So the leadership programme definitely exceeded my expectations. I've completed lots of different leadership programmes over the years, but what I didn't expect to get out of this leadership programme was basically meeting lots of leaders across different public services, all facing really similar challenges, and ultimately having the same goal as well of delivering good quality services for Wales. And we were all very much on different paths or different parts of that journey, so listening to like where people were and ultimately realising that it was okay for me not to have all the answers because everyone else was pretty much in the same boat and were there to learn and understand how we could progress in this journey. The impact that the programme has had on me as a leader is that it is something that I've taken forward into my day-to-day role. So I work for the Welsh Revenue Authority, and we are moving to a service designed approach, and I'm very much involved at the forefront of that work. So using the learning from the programme to help shape what our services are going to look like. Understanding what those challenges are as well has been really useful, and being able to reflect back what I learnt in the programme and how we can overcome that. And just having a network as well, being able to tap into and almost use as a sounding board then as things have evolved and developed. I've been able to test some of my ideas then across my network in order to take the organisation to the next level into this service designed approach. An example of how I've applied it then to the work that I do, again talking about this, the organisation evolving to this service design approach. The bit that I can share with you is around taking people with you. That's been really important. So it feels like a big change in moving to this service design and putting the user at everything that's at the heart of what we do. And it's having the ability to explain like what this service design approach means for individuals and for the jobs that they do, but also being open and honest and transparent about the fact that this is new for me as well, and I might not have all the answers, but I've got a network that I can go and sort of tap into and sort of test some of these things along with the senior leaders within the organisation as well. And we're constantly having these conversations and inviting people in as well to be part of those conversations. So that's probably the biggest thing that I've taken away and learned from it, is the ability to take people with you and keep people informed of that journey as well. I think we probably thought that it's a lot more complex than it actually is. So there's been a lot of talking in the organisation about wanting to get this absolutely right before we sort of start on this journey and make this move. And I think what we've learned, and what I've definitely learned, is that it's not something that we can sort of stand up and go, hey, like this is the finished article. This is something that as we evolve as an organisation will change over time. And that's a real challenge as well, because that can create uncertainty for individuals. And then the other sort of challenge, I think, from this as well, is the need for people to be flexible. So depending on the priority, there'll be times where we might ask people to work on different things, stop in one area, move on to another area. That again can feel uneasy for people, isn't it? But it's explaining the reasons why we're asking that to happen, having a real sort of clear priority list that people can see and understand that this is why we're doing this piece of work. So those two things, that flexibility from people, and is definitely something that I've learned from it, and continues to be a challenge in managing people's expectations as well. So if anyone is interested in coming on the programme, I would say absolutely go for it, apply for it. So from the first session I did, I went back into my organisation and was championing this programme. I told senior leaders that we should all be doing this programme, and I manage the operations area within Welsh Revenue Authority. So I've got several team leads that work to me, and I've encouraged all of those to apply for it, and I know I've got 4 people starting the course in September, so that's really exciting to see how they're going to learn and evolve and bring that back into the business and help us sort of along on this journey as well.